Hi everyone, my name is Giselle. I'm a recent graduate of the University of Alberta School of Business Cooperative Education Program. Tonight we're going to have a two-way interview between myself and Tosin, who is a new intern here at GEF Seniors Housing, the same organization where I am currently working right now full-time, and this is also where I had my last placement. GEF Seniors Housing is a charity organization that provides low-income housing for seniors since 1959, and they have been growing and expanding a lot ever since. Well, I like to put the newbies into the spotlight first, so we will start with me interviewing Tosin about her current experiences in the co-op program. Sounds good. So first, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Tosin. I'm a fourth year student at the University of Alberta, and I'm studying international finance, and I'm also a co-op student, so this is my second placement in the co-op program.
Fantastic. So here at GEF, what is your position and what exactly do you actually do?
Currently at GF, I am a research assistant working with the CEO, Raymond Sonak. So basically, I help them come up with financial statements and financial forecasting, and I also do some revenue budgeting and some forecasted income statements.
Sounds good. Since you mentioned this is your second placement, how do you compare your experience so far as opposed to your first placement?
My experience so far in this placement has been much relaxing than my first experience was because I made all the mistakes they were to make in the first experience, and I learned from them and I was able to take them into this new placement. Also, one other thing that I think adds to the whole calmness of the position I'm in right now is the fact that GEF is a not-for-profit organization, and having worked in a profit organization, I'm able to see the difference between a company that just goes for profits and a company that functions for a cause. And so here at GEF, everyone here is much friendlier, they're much nicer, the environment is much calm, more relaxing than it was in the first organization. So to me at least, I think that adds to my relaxation and my calmness and my willing to compose myself much more professionally than I was in my first placement.
That's really good to hear. So share us one fun fact that you have learned about these organizations so far.
Well, the fact that GEF is a small, not-for-profit organization that's very successful blows my mind to begin with. But another thing that I found very interesting was when the Central Services offices was doing their renovation, they actually got all the employees to contribute to the financial planning and social planning of the building. So to me, that was just very interesting because I've never heard of a company that involved their employees into that process as well. So that was very interesting to learn.
Yeah, that's good. And I think somebody told me in the summer that plays into the factor why some of our walls are painted red as
Oh,
opposed to blue or other colors. I thought it was really cool.
interesting.
Yeah. So what classes are you taking right now and how do you like it so far?
I'm taking a leadership class. It's a small 402 class, strategic management and organization class. And I would say it's interesting. That would be my number one. That would be my that would be what I would say about the class right now, because it's leadership from a self-awareness point of view. So basically, we learn what leadership is to us and from our values and our experiences and the things that we've been through in our lives, and how that applies to how we see leadership and how we would one day hope to lead an organization or a group in our personal life. So yeah, I would say it's very interesting, and it makes you think about your life, makes you think about who you are as a person and the kind of leadership that you value as a person as well. So it's very interesting, and it's a class I would definitely recommend to all business students.
I'm really actually glad you took it. I took it 2 winters ago and it's a really non-conventional but very good experience.
Oh,
I think you'll enjoy the rest of it.
I really hope I do.
So share us one thing that you have learned about yourself in this placement so far.
One thing I've learned is that I can really do whatever it is I set my mind to, because I remember in the beginning of the position, my supervisor was telling me about my duties in the position, the things that were expected of me. And at first I felt very overwhelmed because he was throwing all these financial terms in the air. And it has been a while since I've done a finance class and I couldn't remember most of them. So I felt very overwhelmed. I felt kind of scared in the beginning, but I found that the more I put myself to the task, the more I actually sat down and worked my way through the position and the duties that were expected of me, I found that I was able to um, do the job properly. And also, one thing I learned about myself was that I think if I'm able to picture myself in a vision, and I'm able to see the vision of the company and how I fit into that vision, then I'm able to do my duties and and work well in my position. So yeah, that really helped, being able to see where the company was going, where the vision of the company was, what the mission of the company is, and where I fit into the company as well. So yeah, that really helped me to um, fit into the company.
That's really
Yeah.
fantastic. That's the benefit of working for a charity, because
Yeah.
we have the cause that we definitely look into, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Can you give any tips for those current or prospective co-op students?
Yeah, my number one tip would be just to relax, because I know the whole applying for jobs and having to network with professionals is something that we as business students never did before we got into the program. So I would say relax, and if as long as you look at everything as a learning process, it really helps you um, to kind of know where you're going, and to kind of take a step back and know that you're doing better, and knowing that you're maturing, and knowing that you're developing. Because you can go for 100 interviews and never get a call back, or go for 10 or apply to 1,000 jobs and just never hear anything back from those companies. But just knowing that the more you apply and the more you go for these interviews and the more you keep persevering and just keep doing what you're doing, the more you grow and the more you develop. And sooner or later you'll find a position that fits with your personality, and a job that fits with the way fits with your values and your vision for yourself. And when you find that mix, then everything just seems to work very well. So yeah, I would say relax and just see everything as a learning process, and you do well.
Yeah, definitely. Perseverance always pays
Yeah,
off, right?
definitely.
For sure. Well, thank you very much for this opportunity to just gain some more insights from you. I'm really looking forward to for you to finish your placement over here. I'm very optimistic that you will enjoy it as much as I did
I
during the
really
summer.
hope so.